Hi, how you doing? Justin here. Today we are going to be talking about playing the fretboard in your mind. Sounds a little bit funny, but it's a really, really helpful exercise to develop that relationship between your musical mind and your hand. Now, so far on the course, we've covered all of the intervals within a major scale, within one octave. So we've looked at the major second, the major third, perfect fourth, perfect fifth, major sixth, major seven, and perfect octave. So this game is all about developing the relationship of your musical mind and, if you like, a little fretboard in your mind and your hand and the sounds that get made. All of those things need to combine together now. So hopefully, if you kind of close your eyes, you can imagine a fretboard diagram, or you can imagine what the fingerboard looks like, and hopefully you've got this little one octave major scale confidently under your fingers. I would imagine if you've been going through the course so far, you're familiar with that shape already. If not, starting on the third fret of the fifth string, we have third fret, fifth fret. On the next string, second fret, third fret, fifth fret. And on the next string, second fret, fourth fret, fifth fret. The major scale, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Okay, should sound like that. Now, you want to imagine yourself playing that first of all in your musical mind. So if you close your eyes, imagine your second finger down there on the fifth string in the third fret, and sort of play up the scale. If you want to do it like what I'm doing now, where you just rest your arm or whatever on the string, so there's no sound coming out, but just moving your fingers up and down that scale and trying to build the picture of that scale in your musical mind at the same time. Okay, that's step one. Step two is we're going to start playing any or all of those intervals that we've learned. So start simple with your fourths, fifths, seconds, and thirds, those kind of intervals. Work into your sixths and sevenths, but be able to imagine them and then sing them and then play them. So close your eyes, see your second finger there on the third fret of the fifth string, see it there, and then imagine an interval. So let's say it's on the same string. So we know that's a fourth. So there's the root, and then imagine, so da da, and then do da. Imagine that your fingers playing that same fret. Do da, and check it. Do da. Now major third. Do da. So then we're going second finger to first finger. Boo da, boo da. And then check it out. Make sure it's happening. Do da. Then maybe the fifth. So we're going from the second finger there to the little finger. So twinkle, 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 and really try and see your fingers moving in your mind to be able to play those intervals. Take on. So this kind of exercise where you're developing the relationship between your musical mind and your hand are generally not very easy, okay? They take a bit of work, and you'll probably have to do, a few hours of practice of this before you notice any progress. You will be making progress, but you might not see it straight away, and that can get a little bit kind of disheartening that you're doing the practice, but you're not seeing the results straight away. But you just have to stick with it. But you can expect to be doing an exercise like this for quite a few weeks every day before it becomes noticeably easier. Okay, you want to be working on the intervals straight away. What you'll hopefully find is that you can start to develop like little phrases, maybe more than just the interval. So you might have you might go do da da da. So do da da da. I just know that's it. If I go do da da da, do da da da, or do da da ba, do da da ba, because I know where the sound is. As soon as I've sung it, my fingers are kind of making the shape. You don't want to be going for big long phrases yet. Maybe 2, 3, maybe 4 notes. Not more than that. You can go more than that, but then you have to rely on your musical memory as well to remember what it was that you were doing or sung and how to play it. So there's other complexities. For this to start off with, just being able to imagine the interval and then imagine how it is, imagine what it sounds like, imagine the fingers doing it, and then do it to make sure that you got it right is the first step. If you can, have a go at adding another note. So you maybe doing an interval jump and then moving to another note. Just a step, or going a step up or a step down is where you want to start. You don't want to jump randomly big intervals, because that gets really hard. It's where you would take this exercise to eventually long term, but that's not where you want to be starting off with. All of these things, it's much better to be developing it incrementally and just getting a little bit harder, a little bit harder, a little bit harder, than really throwing yourself in the deep end and going, oh, I can't do it, I'm hopeless, I've got cloth ears, I'm going to give up on this sort of thing. So as usual, there's some extra hints and tips over on the website. Maybe you're there already and you can just scroll down. You can ask questions here on the website as well. I do my best to check them all out. If a lot of people are struggling with the same thing, I'll actually make lessons in order to be able to combat those things that people are struggling with. So do check that out. If you're not already on the website, there'll be a link in the description to go and check it out. So hopefully you're enjoying this course so far, and I'll see you for plenty more very soon. You take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.